Isaac.
I'm Erica.
My name is Melanie.
And I'm Taylor.
And you're watching Misconceptions.
Our five senses are hearing, sight, smell, taste, and touch. Most of the population doesn't know that we have many more senses. Today, we will be interviewing people what they know about their senses and to debunk the misconception that there are only five senses.
There's five. There are touch, smell, taste, sight, and hear.
I'm sorry, buddy. There's more than that.
5. Hearing, sight, touch, taste, and smell.
No, you're wrong.
Estoy seguro que son 5. Sabor, tacto, olfato, oído, vista.
Perdón, te equivocaste. Hay más de eso.
¿Qué?
I know 5, but I read on Twitter that there's more.
You're the first person to say that. Due to majority of you having little knowledge on our extended senses, we are here to give you more information about them. So please pay attention to this. It is very important for you guys.
So this misconception goes back to the time when Aristotle was around, and his belief was shown through his book De Anemia, and he focused mainly on only 5 senses. So due to him being really influential in the past time, when it had to do with sensory or intellectual information, the idea of only having 5 senses continued even after Aristotle wasn't around. So the claim that he made had never been perfected by anyone.
Hi, my name is Isaac Tapia Manon, the expert of this misconception, and these are my colleagues, Erica Soto, Taylor Barto, and Melanie Cordova. And we are here to tell you about your senses.
So as children, we were taught that we only have 5 senses, but did you know that we have way more than that?
So now our sense of smell is one of our most important senses, we believe. There had been a study of 16 male combat veterans in which 8 had been diagnosed with PTSD and the others just served as control. So the scientists were able to measure the neural correlations of olfactory senses and PTSD. They did this by a baseline olfactory acuity assessment, and then all the subjects were exposed to smells that linked to active responses. Diesel, odorless air, vanilla, which was a positive scent, and hydrosulfide. So the study was to test if the veterans had responded to any of the scents that they were given, and when the scents was introduced, more of them, majority of them acted in a nervous manner as if they would when they were in the war. So this inferred that scents can trigger specific parts of our brain and tell us how we felt in a situation that happened.
But besides our sense of smell, researchers have said that we have at least 16 to 22 senses. Today, however, we will discuss the interesting senses that have been unfamiliar to the human population and never fully explained along with the basic 5.
For example, proprioception is the sense of knowing where each part of your body is without looking.
This explains why people can type without looking at the keyboard, and why we all have the capability to walk around without looking at our feet.
So proprioception is possible because of your central nervous system, and your brain is continuously sending neurons throughout your body that encase your muscles and your joints. So the neurons are telling you what position you're in, and this is how you're able to move properly as well. So if you still don't have a clear image on what this sense is, this is a video we found for you to have a better understanding.
Oh, that makes so much more sense now. I had no idea that there was...
So as you saw that the video demonstrated proprioception, and the man was able to look at the screen and continue to type without looking at the keyboard because his neurons were sending messages to his brain, keeping him aware of where each finger was located on the keys.
A case study also researches how proprioception declines in older adults that are in the result of anatomical and physiological changes in the nervous system, which can negatively influence everyday tasks. changing in the nervous system that account for declines in proprioceptive function.
So along with this study, it's shown that strokes have been proven to affect proprioception as well in older populations. So the study showed that 100 chronic stroke patients, ranging from 4 to 6 weeks after their stroke had occurred, reported impaired proprioception at rates of 65 or higher.
Now we know we have covered multiple senses, but everyone in this room has felt pain before. When you feel pain, you aren't thinking about why you feel the way you do, but nociception is the reason why we feel pain. Our sensory nerve cells produce signals that travel along chains of nerve fibers from the spinal cord to the brain.
So nociception may seem like a terrible sense to have because no one wants to feel pain, but it actually is one of the most essential ones that we do maintain, because without pain we wouldn't know if there was something internally or externally wrong.
Your nociceptive receptors not only allow you to feel pain, but they are capable of a variety of feelings. Your nociceptive receptors are able to help you sense the difference between hot and cold and can also alert your body about potential danger.
So the neurons that release these sensations are located in your dorsal root ganglion, and it's a cluster of sensory neurons, and they're actually pseudo-unipolar, which is very unique. So their axons point distally toward our skin and proximally toward the spinal cord, and they send impulses throughout the body, and you feel pain in result of that.
Nociception is a term most do not think of when they feel pain. Well, that is if you can feel pain. In some cases, individuals cannot feel pain, which is very rare, but can happen.
There's a case study of a girl who cannot feel pain. This girl has a super rare gene mutation called index subject 1 that protects her from feeling pain, which was found by analyzing genomes of both her and her parents. The researchers compared the family's genes with several human genome databases such as 1,000 genomes, which includes all the genes of 1,092 people from 14 populations. The scientists found a single genetic mutation that appeared only in subject 1. But nowhere else. While researching her mutation, scientists have hope that they can one day create painkillers for the chronic pain. The only downside? The subject is in a dangerous position. She has experienced many broken bones and fractures.
So to conclude, everyone believes we only have 5 senses. In reality, we have a lot more. It is important to know we have more senses because individuals should have full understanding on why specific things happen in their body. Knowing the full truth of our senses can bring more people into the light of the scientific world, creating more knowledge of our unknown senses and capabilities that should be common knowledge.
We hope you all enjoyed this video
And actually learn something.
And we'll see you next time on Misconception.